Hi everybody. I always forget my legs are long and the table is a bit low, kicking it every time. Hi, I'm waiting to
Hi
do.
everybody.
There we go. Live on YouTube. That is wonderful. Happy Saturday. I need to close this because the thing is pinging our campus. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. I'm going to do a reading today. And Instagram, I'm planning to come on live on Instagram more, but my phone fell and broke, my iPad as well. My phone fell and broke, which is what I'm using for Instagram right now. And so the sound is having some issues. But I have this mic to use today. I love this mic. You can get it through my Amazon shop. And I'm going to do a reading today. I haven't done any in a while. And today I want to use the Hip Hop Queens. Hip Hop Queens. I like this. It's lighthearted. It has some history within each of the cards and each of the women in hip hop. Hello, everybody on YouTube. As you come in, please hit the like button, like and subscribe. TikTok, like and follow as well. So I'm going to do the Hip Hop Queens as well as one of my favorites, which is How to Love Yourself by Louise Hay. And as always, put your intention. Today I'm going to do the 3-card layout, which is past, present, future, which is usually the layout that I do most times when I do the readings, right? So welcome. It is a collective read. Greetings, Mami Drame. It's a collective read. The TikTok comments, I wish they had different colors. Or do they have different colors? I would love to know to change them. Because my setup is always hard to see. It is a collective reading. It's not a personal read, which is a question that I get a lot if I'm reading for someone in particular. No, I'm reading for all of us collectively. And if somebody decides they want a one-on-one, the link is in my bio. And we can do a live Zoom call, which is usually what I do. We come on live together on Zoom, and then we do a 30-minute or 1 hour. But if you want a recorded one, I can provide that too. I just, from the times that I have done it with clients, it just feels a lot better to do it live, one-on-one with the client. Okay, let's go. Put your intention, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Put your intention. What do you want to hear? What do you want to know? What changes are you going through? What transformation do you want? What confirmations do you want as well? A lot of time, disclaimer. Whenever I come on live to do the readings, people always ask me, does this person love me? Does that person love me? I don't do that. My main question is, do you love yourself? Because if you really and truly love yourself, you would never ask if somebody loves you. All right, let's go. 3 cards. Three cards. Hip hop queens. Give us 3 cards. Whatever cards that fall off. Oh, yeah. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Hi, Jeannie. Georgia. Let's just say Georgia. Jimary. Is it Jimary? Jimary by Georgia? Give me a yes or no. Okay. Let's do. Hi. 2 more shuffles. And if nothing comes off, yes, okay. If nothing comes off, then we'll pick it, right? We'll pick it. Maybe there's no messages to be heard today. That's how I always see it. When nothing comes out, I always say, there's no messages. Did I say 2 more or 1 more? Beautiful. I haven't had that happen in a while. So let's do this. And then we're going to pick 3. I'm just going to see 1. Something says this one, 2. And then 1 more. Make it 3. This one is upside down. Pride. Three. This is the color. And then we get 1 from How to Love Yourself. This is by Louise Hay. They're affirmation cards, but I always like to use them. The messages for myself. Okay, we'll open it with How to Love Yourself. And this card says, each person is part of the harmonious whole. Each person, I didn't even know this was doing that. Okay. Each person is part of the harmonious whole. And this is How to Love Yourself. With joy, I recognize my perception and the perception of life. With joy, I recognize my perception and the perception of life. This is reminding me of Muji. Can you perceive the perceiver? Instagram can see the card, but TikTok cannot. I'm getting better with the setup. All right. Finesse. Cash doll. I don't know her. Healing. Mary J. And this one is reverse. I don't read reverse. Peace. Finesse. Finesse. Healing. I talk a lot about healing. Peace. Peace. Oh, my life is private. I had no idea. My life is private on what is it called? YouTube. Anyway, never mind. Okay. So this is past, present, future. What does each one mean? The past, where is it? defense, ambition, love. Hey, cash door. Right here. Finesse. You are finding it hard to conceal your feelings, even despite the card. You feel this? I'm glad, right? I just the beginning of that. You are finding it hard to conceal your feelings, even despite your best efforts. You're finding it hard to conceal your feelings, even despite your best efforts. I am there personally, right? So the reading is not just for the people, it affects me as well. And I am there. I was just thinking of this because a particular situation happened, and yeah. It's time to put on your game face and take the high road. Let the card be your guide. So even when adversity is staring you down, you never ever blink an eye. Sure, staying cool, calm, and collected can be hard, but haters love to spot weakness. Don't give them that satisfaction. When they go low, you go high. This is my particular situation right now. I don't know if anybody's feeling that or going through that, right? I have posted about this issue on my threads. I spend more time on threads and Twitter, called X now. I still call it Twitter because the name X just doesn't sound right. But you're finding it hard to conceal your feelings, even despite your best efforts. Look at it with, as in the people. Yes, I do feel that. Yes. The people that you are around, whatever's going on around you, right? You've tried to stay calm, being calm, cool, and collected. You try to take the high road, try to be the better person, but it's saying that now you just cannot hide how you feel anymore. And if you are anything like me, then pretending is a very difficult thing. It's difficult to pretend that you're feeling good or that you like somebody. For me, the quote or the meme that say, if I don't say it, my face will, that's really me. I have learned to understand that about myself. So let me read this again and we go to the next one, which is healing. You are finding it hard to conceal your feelings, even despite your best efforts. It's time to put on your game face and take the high road. Let the card be your guide. So even when adversity is staring you down, you never ever blink an eye. Sure, staying cool, calm, and collected can be hard, but haters love to spot weakness. This is coming to mind now. Many of us, myself included, were raised in environments where people just fly off the handle. People go crazy, people get angry, people get mad, screaming here, temper tantrums in adults. Don't do that. For me personally, that has always been a difficult thing to do. And with this card, it's actually saying, don't go there, no matter what happens. When they go low, you go high. One thing that we've been, there's been a lot of conversations going on about it on threads, right? Probably other people are talking about it. But one thing that I've seen most of the ladies talk about, and I've joined some of these conversations, is that the idea that when somebody gives you bad energy, you return them bad energy, or when somebody does you wrong, you do them wrong as well, is a waste of your time. And it's true. It is. To protect your own peace, to protect your own energy, to protect who you are. When somebody does you wrong, you don't have to return the same energy. You will have the opportunity for revenge. You will have the opportunity to send back, which is back to sender. I've talked about that. Send back whatever energy it is sent at you, but don't go as low as them. If you are here, don't let them bring you down to their level. You go higher and still know that you have the power to return whatever it is that they are sending to you. Easier said than done. I know. Sometimes I do it right, sometimes I fail at it. So I know. Healing, which is the present. The past was finesse, right? Which is when they go high. When they go low, you go high. Healing. I'm using the hip hop queens. And this is Mary J. I wish they made them a little bit like the people themselves. You can't heal what you don't reveal. There's a saying that acceptance is the first step to healing. In order for you to heal anything, you have to actually accept that it is happening. Been there myself. You can't heal what you don't reveal. This card is prompting you to take a closer look at the traumas you've endured, to understand how you're behaving in the present. Whatever habits, whatever reactions, right? I'm smiling because something clicked, right, for me right now. Whatever reactions that you do, whatever coping mechanisms that you have, if you dig deeper into them, it would link back to whatever happened to you as a child, as a young adult, as a teenager, that has shaped how you act right now. Identify the obstacles you have endured, you've encountered in your life. Sometimes we react so aggressively to the slightest things and have no idea why. A habit that I am picking up that I did today too. A habit that I am picking up is when someone wants to debate me, right? Or they feel like they are right or they're correct. They know more. They know best. They know everything. I just say, okay. Is it easy? No. Especially being online. I practice it online and then do it in real life. When I post something on threads based on my own experience and life journey and what I have gone through, and somebody tells me, oh, no, 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 it's not like that, or yada, 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 I just say, okay, and leave it at that. If it's in real life, which I've done today as I'm talking to you now, trying to explain to somebody the work that I do and why sometimes I need to have materials like this. I know Instagram and TikTok, you can't see it, but YouTube, you can. Over here, I have this as a prop, which I use, but it's also from a brand. I made the video. It's a toaster oven. It's from a brand, Black and Decker toaster oven. I made a video of it that I'll be posting because I get brands send me stuff. I get paid to review stuff and other things like that, which brings me income. Anyway, so when it became something to debate about, to make it an issue, to make it a problem, I just said, okay. And I walked away. It's very empowering. When you first started, it might feel like you lost, but you didn't lose. It's part of healing, is a powerful aspect of healing. Now, it took me years to perfect, to learn. You can't heal what you don't reveal. This card is prompting you to take a closer look at the traumas you've endured, to understand how you're behaving in the present. Identify the obstacles you've encountered in your life. Sometimes we react so aggressively to the slightest things and have no idea why. Well, it's time to explore the reasons. A personal deep dive will help you better understand yourself and in turn help you better control your emotions. I used to be an explainer, over explaining. I said today I feel powerful. Absolutely. Absolutely powerful. Where I can see the triggers and know that, okay, this person is triggering me right now, but I'm aware of it. I know what they're doing, and then let it go. Right? I used to be an explainer. Anything that happens, I want to over explain. I want my point to go across. I need the person to understand me. Like it's saying here, you can't heal what you don't reveal. When I revealed that within myself and accepted that I over explain, and I'm trying to make people understand my point and get my point and know what I'm talking about and feel like I am right, feel like I know what I'm saying. When I understood that and accepted that, I just stopped, to the point where however the person feels about me, thinks about me, perceives me, sees me, I am okay with it now. I don't judge. I'm just like I'm fine. I'm okay with it. I am telling you now, I'm not saying it's easy. It is not easy. But if you truly, truly, truly want your peace of mind, right? Some people call it being unbothered. But if we're just okay, we're just letting the person think how they want, whatever they feel is fine, however they see you is okay, whatever they say about you is fine, and you just move on with your life. Because the day the truth will be revealed. It will come to light. It all will, from personal experience. Like I've seen it. Ajimusol, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, welcome. I've been going live for the past, what, year and a half or so? But yes, I've been having a lot of Gambians and Senegalese coming back. So nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm still here. So if you can't do it on your own, seek the guidance of a professional or a spiritual guide or elder. You deserve a drama-free life, starting with yourself. I am an advocate for therapy. I am an advocate for therapy because I have done therapy. I've been to therapy for 2 years. Well, 2.5. I'm still completing it. So right now, as I speak to you, with the work that I do, I have a therapist. And I am also in school to be a therapist, because when I research careers and all that stuff in Africa, in West Africa, and then double it down to Gambia and Senegal, there's not enough social workers, there's not enough therapists. Even people that talk about these things that I'm talking about, right? I couldn't find it in the Gambian uh whatever, even influencers. So I had to find it in different places. So right now, I am starting to be the person that I needed that I didn't have. So yes, a professional, definitely a therapist. I advocate for that. And then it says a spiritual guide. I have that too. Even though I get clients who wants to do reading one-on-one, I have my own mentors on the spiritual realm as well. Either I listen to them on YouTube or I actually speak to them, or an elder. Absolutely. Now, this part, an elder, I had to change my thinking about it in a very serious way. I was raised to believe, and if this relate to you, if you can relate to this, let me know. I was raised to believe that when the person is older than you, they're wiser than you. They know more. So I grew up looking at every older person as somebody who is matured and an elder. And eventually I had to learn that not every older person is actually an elder. Elder in the African sense and in the spiritual sense, in the give you advice and all of that sense. I hope this is making sense, because sometimes you can see somebody older than you. True Gibson. Hey, hi. Yes. Sometimes you will see somebody older than you and you actually know more than they do, conscious wise. And that took me work to understand, to let sink in, and to let it sit, and to accept it, because it took a long time for me to accept that, okay, I cannot go to every older person to ask for advice. And this I started to realize in my own family. That's a whole different life, right? Let me reread this, and then we do the last card, which is peace. So this one is healing, and it's the Mary J card. Healing, reflection, therapy, breaking patterns, recovery, breaking generational trauma, breaking generational cycle. If you listen to hip hop, and this is the Hip Hop Queen's Oracle deck, if you listen to hip hop, you are watching Kendrick Lamar do that right now. If you listen to his songs, if you study his lyrics, because when I like an artist, I study what they are saying in their lyrics. I don't just listen to them. So if you study his lyrics, you hear him talk about therapy, generational trauma, right? Hi, Empress. Thanks for everything. I've missed you, Joe. I'm glad everything is going well with you. Yes, we haven't talked in a while. We definitely should catch up. But it's great to see you here. Okay, let me reread this, right? Reflection, therapy, breaking patterns, recovery. You can't heal what you don't reveal. This card is prompting you to take a closer look at the traumas you've endured to understand how you're behaving in the present. Identify the obstacles you've encountered in your life. Sometimes we react so aggressively to the slightest things and have no idea why. Well, it's time to explore the reasons. A personal deep dive will help you better understand yourself and in turn help you better control your emotions. Many of us want to control people. You can't control people if you cannot control your emotions. And I know this is a little bit controversial. When you can control yourself, it's easy to control people. And it's not controlling people as telling people what to do, but how they affect you. It starts with yourself. Like the saying goes, charity begins at home. If you can't do it on your own, seek the guidance of a professional or a spiritual guide or elder. You deserve a drama-free life, starting with yourself. Starting with yourself. I was just talking to somebody the other day and I was telling them, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. Oh, it's M. I was looking at P, but it's not. Okay. Oh, this cracks a little. This is Monet Love. It's true. This card signifies peace, though there's something deeper happening. Everyone loves a good meme, like positive vibes only. But how are you cultivating that good energy? And this is the future. Peace. How are you cultivating that good energy? Pulling this card from the middle of your deck suggests you seek balance. Isn't that interesting? Because I got the card from the middle of the deck, didn't I? And I didn't know that's what it said. Pulling the card from the middle of your deck suggests you seek balance. Balance of the masculine and the feminine, like many would say. Some would say work-life balance. I've come to learn that that's not really a thing. You're tired of fighting and just want to figure out how to walk along the path of least resistance. It makes sense. This is true. For me, at least, I don't know for you, all right? The path of least resistance is being able to receive whatever good that you want, being able to receive it. These days, my mantra has been, I am open to receive. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. Because receiving is feminine energy. And for me, for a long time, personally, it has been very hard to receive good. I can absorb all the negative energy, but it's hard to receive good. You are tired of fighting and just want to figure out how to walk along the path of least resistance. It makes sense. If you want to understand least resistance more, listen to Abraham Hicks. You can look up Abraham Hicks, and listen to some of her videos or her teachings on least resistance. I'll probably do that after here. Who wouldn't want to just have a moment to breathe? Embrace stillness. Embracing stillness. Eckhart Tolle has a book called Stillness Speaks. One of my favorites. Stillness Speaks. So 2 recommendations. Look up Abraham Hicks and search least resistance, or just search least resistance. And then Eckhart Tolle's book. I still don't know if he is Eckhart Tolle or Eckhart Tolle. His book, Stillness Speaks, is a very small book. And the audiobook, I think, on YouTube is about 2 hours. So, Stillness Speaks. Embracing stillness may help you block out the negativity and eliminate turbulence and conflict. Your stress levels will be glad you did. One of the things that I started again, right, when I was in New York, I'm not in New York right now. I was part of a monastery, Zen monastery. It's called Zen Center of New York City, and they have a monastery upstate New York, Zen Mountain Monastery. Anything and everything meditation and well-being. And so recently I received an email from them saying that we're doing Zazen again. Zazen is meditation, is the Zen meditation. We're doing that every morning. So I started it with them again. And every morning, my time, 6 a.m., right, from 6 to 7 a.m., we have meditation online, and we do it on Zoom. The place is Zen Center of New York City, and right now they have online programs. They're not sponsoring me, but I've actually lived in that spot inside the Zen Center, right? And I've gone on a retreat at the mountain monasteries in upstate New York. And so I recommend them if this is something you want to learn and practice. And just being able to have that peace. A lot of people say they cannot meditate. Well, here is an opportunity to be able to do that. Muji as well, when you go to his website, I think it's muji.org, he has Sangha in different parts of the world. And Sangha is just meditation groups, different parts of the world. And it's at no cost for you to join. I'm not sponsored by them either, but these are things that is being given out to the public. And then I realized that a lot of people don't know about this. I am part of the New York Sangha for Muji, and I'm part of the admin team at no cost. You can join these meditation groups. And it helps with the last sentence, which is embracing stillness may help you block out the negativity and eliminate turbulence and conflict. Your stress levels will be glad you did. One thing that's coming to mind is the more you are able to embrace these things, the positivity. And when I say positivity, I don't mean just walking around and smiling and no, I don't mean that. I think a lot of people mistake what positivity can be, right? But let's continue. You embracing the positivity, embracing stillness, peace, healing, right? And this one, finesse, there's a part that I wanted to say that I can't remember. So let me find it again. Okay. Okay, right here. Right. You're finding it hard to conceal your feelings, even despite your best efforts. Being able to express yourself is what I wanted to say. You embrace that self-expression, healing, and peace of yourself. So these are the past, present, future. Bring it all into one. The first thing that happens, you begin to notice your environment. You begin to notice the people that are not meant to be in your future. You begin to notice the things that you've tolerated for so long that you thought were normal. You've normalized them within yourself. And they possibly are toxic to you, hurtful to you, painful to you. For me, it was like that. The more I was on the journey, the more that I learned, the more my mind expanded, the more I realized that, oh my God, the type of people I attract, the type of people I love being around, the type of people that I love talking to, the types of relationships that I got into, relationships in terms of friendship, work, romantic, the whole relationship, everything was toxic to my soul. Why? Because I was raised in a toxic environment. And so that was toxicity was normal to me. That's all I knew. I only knew toxic people. right? And I usually would say when I come live, when you're used to toxicity, peace feels boring because nothing is happening in peace. When you are used to toxicity and toxic relationship, a healthy relationship feels boring. Be you a man or a woman, it feels boring. Anyway, let's close it there. So the How to Love Yourself card that came out is each person is part of the harmonious whole. Everybody has a part to play. There's a saying, and I also heard from Muji. I listen to Muji a lot. And he said that we all we all live in one earth, but there are different worlds. We all live in one earth, but there are different worlds. Each and every one of us are living a different world. Everything that I have said today, each person who is watching heard me differently, heard their own interpretation and perception of what I am saying. With joy, I recognize my perception and the perception of life. And I'm going to close with the question that we get asked a lot. Who is the perceiver? And can you perceive the perceiver? Right? Who is the perceiver? Can you perceive the perceiver? All right, I'll see you again when I come on live. Like, subscribe, comment, share. My Cash App is Empress 5. Send me money. The link in my bio. I am on Amazon Shop. I am also on TikTok Shop. Saying that, it took me my entire life to be able to say, send me money. And I'm not saying online, I'm saying to anybody, right? Even the talk of money. I did a live once about money trauma because I experienced that money trauma. Talking about money, asking about money has always been a difficult thing for me, where I would do work for people. One is coming to mind vividly, where I did a whole day of photo shoot for a designer. Beautiful handmade garments. We did an entire day of photo shoot. And when it came time for me to tell them my price, I had palpitations. I was sweating. And this is a cool person that we spent before that. We've gone to trade fairs together. We've done events together, right? When we have pop-up shops, they come and beautiful person. And when it came for me to give them my price of what I charge, I had like breakouts. It was more of a panic attack at that moment. So it has been a long journey for me to be able to say, send me money, give me money. I like money. And if you are not able to do that, money trauma. Look into money trauma. All right. I'll see you again.